Okay, so first you need to install this. You need to close all Autodesk softwares. Then next, accept, install. Installation complete. This is an extra plugin for Maya. Okay, so we are installing separate, and this is not the complete version I'm installing, but just to check the basics, just to understand how the augmented reality work and how it is working with Maya. So just to understand we're using. So just complete it now. Then after this, you open Maya. So this is an extra plugin. We are installing extra plugin. So this one we need to load to Maya. So default when you open Maya, these plugins won't be visible. So first of all, you need to load it. How can we load this plugin to Maya? See, window. Let me close this. Window, settings or preferences, plugin manager. So any plugins, if you installed extra in Maya, this is the way we are loading back to Maya. So go to Windows, settings and preferences, plugin manager. Once you install, then from here, there is a new plugin come now, AR media plugin free. Okay. So this you need to load it, keep it auto load. So automatically will load. Then you will be getting this 2 tab. This is belongs to augmented reality. Okay, so this is the first steps you need to do. Install, second one, load like this. So we already installed and we already loaded using plugin manager. So we have this 2 tab now here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to import, we have a character here in Maya, or we have an objects in Maya. Let me take maybe a helix shapes. Okay. You can apply any simple material. Okay. These objects we want to come to live. Live means we connected our webcam. So before ensure if you want to, you should have one webcam with you. One webcam, any one webcam which you have to connect to your computer. Okay, but it is better that if it is movable, so it you can move from one object to other area, because it's actually a kind of a tracking. There are a lot of markers available for this augmented reality. This is one of the marker. Okay, so when you're using different software for different company, they will have their own marker. This is a marker. Okay, this AR media is giving this marker. Actually, based on this marker, this tracking, everything is working based on this marker. When you go to augmented reality marker, so you can see this all are marker like this. Okay, you can also make some marker. It depends on the software. We can make our own some marker, then can snap there. And there are some advanced things is there which is using in your mobile applications, which we're going to discuss. Using augmented applications, we're going to do this. So that time you don't need a particular map like this. You don't need to, this one like QR code, or you have seen something which is for scanning and all. So you don't need something like that. You can make any shapes or any objects which is having more contrast on it. For example, you have a floor. On that floor, you can see, for example, here you can snap it maybe, because there is a lot of the contrast is the white and dark and light is coming. So that kind of area also is possible to do tracking. Okay, so what I told you, so every company will give it their own, some marker will be providing. So you see this is a marker now. So this objects is bringing over here. So similar, I have a marker here. This you need to take a printout. Okay, you have to take printout of this marker. Then your webcam you connected. Once your webcam is connected, if you open the Maya, then you have an objects over here, whatever objects you keep here. These objects, once you select, then if you click on this button, your camera will automatically detect. Okay, your webcam will detect, and it will show you that objects on live on your table. For example, now I selected this one now, then I click on this button. You see my camera AR media is opening, then camera automatically open now. You see I'm just keeping to here. Okay, so when I keep here, you see this one, it is already tracked over here. Even for example, just imagine this is a building or something, so you can move. See, this is a free version, that's why you know this will work only 30 seconds for time being. Okay, it's not original versions which is using over here. Let me do it again. Yes, the time is going to end. If you install original version, you get a lot of time, right? So click over here. Now, so just imagine there's a building or car or any other object. So if I want to present to somebody else through this Zoom or whatever, so you can just see when I'm rotating this one, I can see other side of the building or car or whatever. I want to see inside how it will look. It is visible. Let's see if I keep here. You have to snap to cam. Okay. Okay. The camera should have a proper focus on the track. So you keep the track in, see, in any angle, any side, it's okay. Just you should be able to see that. So whenever you move this, you see the all the side is going to be visible on it. Right? See, the tracking is missing, so it's disappearing that. Okay. It's perfectly fine. It is fitting over there. Correct? So you can keep on your table now. So when I'm explaining this, I'm explaining in a video conference on somewhere, it's very easy for me to explain to others, like with the building, I'm going to make it. So before I made it in Maya or 3D, then we're going to present like this. Now, for example, I have a character, I have an Iron Man over here. It's a 3D model of Iron Man. And I brought it here. I want to get this character here. So ensure one thing, when you do like this, you may have different part of this character, right? It's very detailed, has modeled. So these all objects, even after the texture, you need to combine it. You need to combine it in mesh using this combine option. You need to combine the entire 3D objects to one. If you download some character from internet, you combine this one, just edit, delete by type history also. After edit, delete by type history, you can remove the history. Then better you try to give a name also, so it will be a unique character. Okay, so it's necessary to give this one will avoid if there is some errors and all. If you delete the history, it will avoid that error. And do not make this character huge like this. You see, this is the ground it will consider the camera. So try to make it smaller and ensure this is inside this grid. Okay, this is only the conditions you need to do it. Now select this one, click on the same button. Now see the Iron Man are going to come to my table. The 3D model will be on my table. It's going to track. It takes some more time, right? It took some more time. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to focus proper here. Correct. So you need to keep it proper because you should be able to track. If the focus is missing, then there is chance to miss that. So see, I can explain. For example, I'm in a conference. Okay, I'm in a conference. I'm explaining to a lot of other people are sitting and staying in Zoom or Google Meet, whatever. So I have made a new model. So I'm going to explain about this character or objects. So I can talk like real, right? So I can talk, see, this is the character that I have made this way. I see if I touch it, of course, my fingers go behind, but still I can explain it. This part, I'm going to talking about this part, and I'm talking about the front side of the character. Okay, gonna track it again. I can talk like this. So this is actually the basic concept of augmented reality. So any objects what you made in 3D. So for example, in 3D, we very detailed objects I've made. So these objects you can present to the other people who is sitting it. This is possible to see through a video conference or somewhere else. Like yesterday, I show you in a public mall. You have seen this this augmented concept is doing, right? The AR in mall is a different things. What I was talking about. I showed you some videos before, right? See these things, this kind of videos, like how these real objects and the characters comes together. So now you have seen in my character, it's with me. So similar, there will be 3D characters and the original people. How they see this one, they will see in a screen only. But these all examples doing the same similar idea. Okay, these objects ensure you need to combine the objects together. You need to combine it, then history have to delete it, and try to keep the object sizes inside this grid. Then you select the grid, then you click on this button. This is only you need to know the basics of augmented reality. You need to do only this many options.